Well, let me click that button there, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How are we dangling? Welcome back to another stream. I did miss last week's stream because I just could not be arsed. I was tired. I was very tired. I slept instead of streaming last week, so here I am. Which means that you get a lovely little stream on Wednesday. Next Saturday, I will not be missing the stream, but it will be later if I find the time. If not, it'll have to be on Sunday. What the fuck is going on with the Xbox app? Thank you very much for actually doing what you're supposed to do. Let's get jump scared by the Xbox startup sound that it likes to do now every single time I launch the fucking thing. I don't know why it does that. I don't like the recent Xbox updates and stuff. They're mean. Let's open City Skylines, because we're playing City Skylines. That's right, everybody. We're back in the city. After being in the theme park last time, I really love Planet Coaster. It's a great game. I love it to bits. But last time, when we played City Skylines, we were able to turn our shit river not completely clear, but getting there, which is a great development in the city. Let's just click continue game, and here we go. We're straight in. Let's have a drink. Right. All these wankers complaining about uneducated workers. I tried to fix this problem that I had off stream about these bastards complaining about not enough educated workers. But easier said than done, to say the least. Decided to change the oil rigs to that. Yeah. Right, so this is now eco. These are all now eco. Meaning that we're no longer pumping pure raw sewage into the river, which, as you can see, I did quite a bit. Because, yeah, you can really see the effect of the shit water. Thank you for an amazing vacation. You're welcome, Sophie Williams. I knew somebody with that name. Concerning. Don't know him anymore because I moved and stuff. It's been like 10 years. Silent Rob's real estate. Beautiful. Right, so we do have this area of land that I just haven't expanded into. This is still just one long connection. There's nothing really viable about this route that's positive. It's just one long road that I've whacked a district on the side of. So if we're being realistic, this district should really come down here. That does not line up with anything, my god. So we're gonna pull you across here. Because I can. You're fine. You'll get over it. Just do up some of these roads. Oh, this is not an even space. See what we can do with these. I mean, that's fine. We'll ignore the cemetery, of course. The graveyard. Can't ignore whatever the fuck's there, so we'll just do one of them because it's funny. God. This is a road creation nightmare. We're going upwards. There we go. Right. Beautifully designed roads. Beautifully done. Creating this block before we do anything with it. Because I want to put down a whole bunch of schools first. Schools come first. I was able to hinder the complaints if I just put down schools first. Now, there is not much desire at all for any residential. We're turning these into beautiful square blocks. That are all completely buildable area because it's funny. Okay, they're not exactly square, but plenty of room. Also, traffic alleviation, it seems. Okay, let's get to placing this shit. So, we're gonna need to put down schools, so... Elementary... We'll put down... a couple elementary schools. Complete lack of education in this area. Genuinely insane. Put down a couple high schools as well. Because these are very important. Because people need them to get education. You don't have water. Water's your problem. Electricity, who cares? Water is your issue. Space is already occupied. Motherfucker, don't let me build on it then. I mean, I guess it wasn't. Right, no, that makes total sense that I can do that. Yeah, they're all connected up with electricity. Yeah. There's at least somebody giving them electricity. The fire department, we'll place one down here. Police station. There's one there, so we can put this one a little further onto this side. Like that. I still don't understand why there isn't much of a desire for people to live here. I'd say this is a very desirable place to live. We'll place down a park. Makes people happy. Thank you, Robert Parker, for loving the new parks. I only built one of them. We are already kind of out of money. There's a couple doctor's offices. I'll place another one right there. And these are going to be low density here. Because they fucking can be. We have to focus on residential. I'll put down one bout of commercial. The rest are going to be residential. How are you zoned? You're not. Do we want it to be part of Chester Square? Or do we want it to be part of the... I think Chester Square. Makes more sense for here. We don't need the intersections. You're just being a twat. The grid snapping on the fucking intersections is really, really annoying. Let's make sure that we've got you properly encompassed here. Knew that was going to happen. And there. And there. I don't know why it insists on being a twat. No. 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 That'll do. That'll do. Come on, you can have a bit more of a corner on you. There you go. Beautiful work. What are your policies? Have I even done your policies? Oh, I mean, come on. This shit's going to be really expensive, but we have to make you desirable. Now you are. We've put down housing in this area, which obviously, as we can see, people have moved in. Have we got... Yeah, education boost. Good. Still don't know why it only shows that one. Because that's more important on the farm district. I don't understand the lack of desirability. That's one thing I'm really struggling with, is people aren't wanting to move in. I do want to do some work here. It's definitely going to be important to work on this area, because it's a real connection. There's a whole fucking... I mean, come on, there's a football club. Who are you guys playing? Never mind. Sports arena. Don't care about no fucking budget. Car parks. I love car parks. Car parks are great. There's still just that one road connection, so... Let's bring you straight down. There's now 2 road connections. And here is a perfect third. No, no. Thank you very much. That's pretty good when it comes to roads. Stuff on the roads, not quite there yet, but that's okay. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. I just want people to move in. It's stupidity that people aren't moving in. I don't care who else is streaming. I'm streaming. Why would I stream myself watching somebody's stream? Just does not make any sense. We do have a prison here. How many people are in it? 48. Hell yeah. Is this even is this zoned? It is zoned. This is desirable beachfront property. I guess there's no like real beach related activities down here. There is now, motherfucker. Move in. Hashtag superfood. These people aren't real. And if they were real, they would rightfully be bullied out of existence. We do have to keep not the district separate, which is fine. We've got plenty of building room and space to, well, expand the city. How's traffic looking? I did give you other options to enter the city. This is a really fun intersection. I have done some terrible roads here, but I don't care. Ah, never show me that screen again. Just thought I'd click it out of intrigue. Well, if we drag you along here, then drag you up here, and then go back and delete this road, because it's not necessary right now. We're then going to be able to do a fun little bit of zoning. Fuck it, high density, because it's fun. This is just about expanding the city today. Trying to get people to move in and everything. Police station. Right, buses is a big thing. Are a big thing. Because this now brings people over here. Let's also stop by the farming district for a little bit, shall we? Ooh, we'll come down here. This way. Like that. We'll revisit this area. For now, we just need to put a bunch of bus stops. Bring people about. If I had unlimited money, would make this easier. Because then I can add a lot more things. And make the city better. But then the series would be over in like a couple days. Or a couple streams, because that's the whole fun of this, is that you get to build the city bit by bit. And see it grow in line with what you're doing. With the worry about money, because we all love worrying about money. And we'll stop by here. Gotta make, you know, the bus line worthwhile. There is a completely unbussed area up here. I cannot believe that there's a whole unbussed area in my city. Buses are integral public transport. Very important, very vital. Come on. Need to make sure we've got public transport routes rivaled by none. Bring it back. And then add a couple stops here and there. We'll come down again. For fun. Just really make sure every single road is bus stopped. Because there are a... That's farming district, so... That's fine. You have to have real good overlap as well with lines. Makes it easy for people to swap between buses. This entire area up here is unbussed. Have I given you twats buses? A couple. It's good enough. You guys have a lot of bus. Rather than here, you guys don't have bus, but you've got some good bus route. But, yeah. Okay, well, we've added buses to this area to try and make it more desirable. That hasn't worked. There. That'll bring people in. Our little town is not so little anymore. Who the fuck is calling this entire area a little town? Just really hoping that that will help. But it's just making people build new shit. By new shit, I mean businesses. How long is this? 560, so it doesn't quite fit. We'll go at 800. Connect, thank you. You're fine. Why is it being so glitchy today? You're gonna need to be districted, yeah. Chester Square is a very big district. And I still don't understand why people aren't moving in. I don't understand why there isn't a strong desire for existence here. This might be my last stream on this city, because there's no real desire for people to move here. There's not there's not much increase in population at all. It's staying around 48,541. And it's not necessarily a traffic issue. Like, yeah, it just went up 12, but we're kind of stuck there. I might have fucked it up entirely from the get-go. I mean, there's this train connection that I would hope goes to the outside world, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't. Let's go to info views, have a look at transport. Train, 12 citizens a week, 22 tourists a week. Buses, obviously the main thing. The underground is also pretty good. You can't really see it beneath my head, but the metro's pretty good. I'm fine with the metro. How are you having problems? You guys aren't really that full. I'm gonna place incineration plant. 2 of them. These bastards are districted as not the district. They're completely separate areas, not connected at all, but they're all not the district. Including this right here as well. They're also having problems. It's looking like this branch of not the district is going to have to extend a little bit. I don't want to have to destroy your house, but I'm destroying your house, so not my problem. We can also place 2 landfills. And another incineration plant right there. And then make sure that this is districted well. There we go. It's even more of not the district. Oh yeah, this here as well. How are people having problems? They're just like crying about nothing. There's a real big demand for industry. How are you running out of water? That's right, you don't have pipes. That would explain how. No! Abandoned. I've done that before where I haven't set it back to abandoned and accidentally deleted an entire area of the city. As a matter of fact, it happened with Chester Square. I deleted just an entire area. I'm stuck with the desirability of this city. It's not desirable at all. I'm placing a skate park. I'm putting a skate park. Riding stable. You're going right there. Tennis court. This is good for health. That's desirable. Basketball court, also very good for health. Sporting. Can't believe we don't have any balloon tours. Or at least we might have balloon tours and I'm just unaware of them. Fuck it, balloon tours right next to not the district. I'm really trying to make this place desirable. You need water. Let's have a look what else I can do. Transport park. This would probably go good right next to the bus station. What's this? 10th anniversary park, industry park. Just whack that there, innit? We should probably connect this with something. Right, so how come it has like these built-in road stuff, but you can't actually, like, use them. Like, what stupidity to have clearly, like, roads and paths, but you can't use them. But I mean, it looks okay, so... How are we doing in desirability? Still frozen in time. These bastards don't have much, but they're not my pride and joy, so... How come you guys don't have anything? I thought you would have done. Are you all industrial? Yeah, you're all industrial. I'm mainly putting things around here to try and bring people here to move in. Plaza with trees. Fuck it, whack that there. Floating cafe. I'm going to destroy one of your houses. I want to destroy just one house for the floating cafe. Maximum of one house will do. Hopefully around here. Okay, we might have to destroy 2 houses. There you go, floating cafe. That's something, isn't it? Japanese garden, put one of them down. And a large playground as well. This area up here, I just realized, is not zoned. We can put a large playground there. Yeah, so... that should do. There's your commerce. It's just empty zones that have not been built on. All this noise is driving me #crazy. Get a grip. It's not that loud. Imagine living here. Wait, I thought we did more high density. This is noisy. I can't believe that in the main district, there's not really high density housing. This is all low density. What kind of fucking main district is that? Oh, we've got somebody moving in. I'm still struggling with desirability. I'm not entirely sure how to fix it. One thing I am going to do, though, just to shut these bastards up, is this area here, you are going to become, if you want to stop glitching about, an industrial district. This entire area here is going to become an industrial district. As a matter of fact, it's going to become an extension of the farming district. But obviously we're going to cut that up there like that. So this is still the farming district, just somewhere else. Okay, time to start zoning this bitch. And putting down roads. This is awful. It's wonky. This is ugly. Ah, well, what do I care? Good enough. Gonna have to de-zone those high densities. But you want industry, I give you industry. There's your industry. I know I'm absolutely gonna have to place down a whole bunch of pipes and shit. I'm also gonna have to place down trees because this is forestry industry. So there we go. Plenty of forestry available. What's this? Paths. Right. I have not been utilizing these at all. What's this? Walls and fences. I'm only allowed one. That's very helpful. But we had some residential desirability just then. Hope you noticed. Yeah, this is districted, right. We've connected that up there, just need people to move in. So whilst they think about what they're doing with their lives, we're gonna draw our attention over here. Because this is a shit mess. Oh yeah, I also remember office zones can be a replacement for industrial for some fucking reason. So if people are complaining about, oh, I want industry, you can place down offices. Some of these bad, not those bad boys, these bad boys. Let's make this area desirable, shall we? It's already quite desirable. Oh my god, it's very desirable. There's no house here, so have a Japanese garden. What's this? Tropical garden. Here, I'll place a tropical garden right here. You know what this place needs? A fishing island that I can place down properly. There you go. There's your fishing island. Beautiful. I just remembered you guys are going to need pipes. So we'll sort that out. Connect. Thank you. We'll come straight across. Brilliant. That's them sorted. Yeah. Education. Very important education. Education is very, very important. I don't know why people just look at the number of schools and say, nah, not gonna do that. We've got, like, no universities in this city. That is a university, right? That's a public library. That's a university. I mean, look at the sincere lack of universities. We're placing a university right here. Because we do need higher educated students. Oh my god, that's really drained my bank. How much... What are you guys complaining about? Not enough buyers for products. Well, I'm trying to bring people into the city. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Let's look at info views. Land value does not matter right now. We need to look at natural resources. There's fertile soil here. Which is good for farms. There's also fertile soil here, which is why I put a small farming district there. There's oil out of our land. Who is this? Ore. The ore industry. We could have massive ore industry. This should probably be offices, but it's not, so who fucking cares? Right, let's get to zoning. There's some people trying to have a desire for industrial zones, so I'm going to place offices instead. How is this districted? Awkwardly. Okay, well, we'll make this area part. No, you are not a new district. Thank you. Right, so where were we? Ah, yes, doing this shit. There we go. And then just make sure that these buildings are properly in this district. Just have to piss me off every single time I do something. There we go. We needn't be too careful there because, I mean, this is all that district, isn't it? Let's do some policies for Belmont Park. Yep. Let's get some of them out. Education boost. Yeah, should be fine. Hello. Surprised to see you here. I need to... I need to make it desirable. I've placed so many parks and shit. Why does nobody like it? Somebody's moving in. This better not be one of those office places. It's a fucking office. It's a city. And they're complaining about everything. Not enough buyers for products. Well, make the city desirable then. Then you'll have buyers. This entire stream, the population has increased by 2,000. I've been streaming for an hour. Why are you ill? Go to the doctors. There's one right there. Go to the doctors. What do you mean you have no connect? What do you mean that these people right here have better connection to the fucking doctors than you? There. You can flood every... As a matter of fact, you can get all of the sewage, right? This shit. Make like a big walled off area. Have it all just dump straight into that. And lower the wall and just flood everybody with piss and shit. I'm not gonna do that though, because I've had this world for like 1.5 years now, maybe 2 years. And I'm trying to make it good, not destroy everybody with their own fecal matter. Also, this is the dumbest shit ever. Not enough educated workers. Look at all of the schools, and then look at how many people actually fucking go to them. That's right, nobody. What's wrong with you? What's... Citizens are sick. Why? Why are you sick? I can't fix your problem if you're sick. It's not a noise problem. I know there's nothing in the water because the big stream of absolute shit is gone, but also the water pumps are behind where all of that is because the water flows in the completely different direction. Can we see water flow? If we do this, we also can't see water flow. How do we see the flow of water? Wrong button. Oh, this is a very weird map. Districts, tourism, pollution. As you can see, the pollution is just disappearing. Oh, here we go. The water flow. So the water comes this way, like this, but comes this way. So the water never comes up this way. It always goes down. So there's never any piss and shit in the water. So if you're sick, that's just a fucking skill issue. How are we getting along here? You are surrounded by education. Surrounded by education. I put down the schools before anything. Why are you not going to school? I fucking hate these bastards. I hate them so much. I specifically have a policy where they would rather go to school than work. Why is that not fucking doing anything? Stupid fucking morons. Nobody's moved into the extra, like, 2 places I've zoned, either. I need to make... I keep getting paranoid that there's something crawling on me, because one time I felt something on my elbow. I thought it was just itchy. And so I just, like, grabbed my elbow, and I just grabbed a fucking wasp. A wasp landed on my fucking elbow when I was sat right here. The panic that I experienced. I'm not allergic to wasps, but I also don't like the idea of getting stung. I'm not going to flood people with sewage. The sewage is being perfectly emptied out into the riverway, as it should be. You should always dump your sewage into the rivers. At least that's what we do in the UK, so... Right. Education is going down first. You're all going to be really happy about it, right? And you know what's the one thing you're not going to do? Get fucking educated. Because you are absolute morons, and you like having problems that are very easily fixable. Here, have a university. There's one right there. have another elementary school, and I'm gonna give you another high school and go into debt for it. Yeah, we're gonna zone these weirdly. Because these little tiny areas are going to be commercial. That's all you're allowed when it comes to commerce in that area. I don't give a flying fuck. Belmont Park has had some lovely extras this stream. Dale Park, kind of irrelevant. I hate wasps. They're absolutely awful. I grabbed a wasp and threw it against the ground because I just thought my elbow was itchy. Turns out it was a wasp. Ah, pollution. I love pollution. I love pollution. Isn't pollution just so fucking great? Let's listen to the noise. Okay, and let's compare that here. Oh yeah, get a fucking grip. A dead wasp in your bed. I thought my elbow was itchy, I grabbed it, and because there was something there, I just instinctively grabbed it, then I realised I've just picked up a bug and threw it towards the ground, saw it was a wasp that was about that fucking big. I ran out of my room so fast. Like, genuinely, the fastest I've moved in years. I ran straight downstairs and I was literally shaking. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with wasps. I don't like them. They hate people. They hate us. They literally exist to be cunts. Over a wasp? Well, yeah. Horrible. I don't like bugs. Bugs are mean. Right. I need an airport. I need the international airport. This is a necessity, but I need 75,000 people. Which is great, because I've only gained 4,000 people in my city this stream. I've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes. Of course. They take advantage of the literally tiny slither of a fucking commercial zone to build whatever the fuck that is. Oh, hello. Somebody's building an extra thing here. Spider. Yeah, I hate spiders. Literally my biggest fear. I am, like, so incredibly petrified of spiders. Dino oil. Lovely. I love that I can just walk around my city. I don't think this is a feature in City Skylines 2. Kind of reminds me that one time a spider was crawling on my mother, and she looked at me and asked, "Is there a spider on me?" And I couldn't see it, and then it just runs across her shoulders, and then she throws her coffee up the wall. Spider falls on the floor, then my dog picks it up. It was a great thing. Let me drive around the city. Why has it put me in a bus? Why am I driving a bus? Why has it picked this vehicle for me? These are very safe roads. Oh my... Wait. This is just a ramp. Oh my god, I did not because I look at it from above, I did not realize what beautiful road street this is. It's not a children's vehicle. It's for workers to get to work, not children. Thank you very much. You'll get over it. Why are you smoke plumes? You're supposed to be forestry industry. You are. You're just burning the wood. Okay, fair enough. Why aren't people moving in? Did I do residential zones? Yes, some of them have been moved into. By some of them, I mean 3 people have built houses. Oh, 5. It's for children, don't even. Motherfucker, it's... 1, to make sure people can get an education, which, by the way, university and public library. What child is going to university? Exactly. None of them. So, have that, you bastard. The penis-shaped district has changed so much over the years. Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, it's called the Wank District. Because why not? Because it's penis-shaped. Why wouldn't it be called the Wank District? I am fucking up the penis shape, though. I have to expand. I really need to expand. I need as many people in this city as possible. I make quite a bit of money quite quickly, which is good, because I never used to. But, you know. Good road connections. Now it's time to do some districting. That's purely farm district. So we're going to want to come straight up here. For this district. For the Wank District. I love the Wank District. I'm giving this road to the Wank District. Follow the road. There we go. And then I'm giving the rest of it to Belmont Park, which is rapidly becoming one of our largest districts. Not quite online with the district or Chester Square. Orchard Park's quite small. The Fuck Offery's okay. Mulberry Park's fine size. But yeah, the district is by far the biggest and the best. I love the district. Can my chair stop being a twat? Oh, stop complaining about not having water. You'll get over it. Just like when it rains, put a cup outside. You'll be fine. Okay, now we have to put down a bunch of education. It's always the first and most important order of business is making sure there's plenty of schools to educate people. Because they will decide not to go to school. So, gotta put down plenty of schools. Chastity Square. It got to a point where I just gave up on, like, choosing the names. There we go. Schools. Whacking a police department right there. Fire department. You're kind of lacking in this area, so... There we go. Go into debt, that should be fine. I think this area should be dense residential. And I'll put down, like, parks and playgrounds and stuff. The bits I haven't done, and here's a kicker, will be commercial. Who's building here? Oh, that's an entire zone there. There you go, there's your commerce. Imagine being at work. Ha! I'm unemployed. I'm kind of technically semi-employed. But that's a whole situation. Where should I put this plaza? I'm going to put this plaza right here. 'Cause it's like... It's like, I can choose when I work. But I wouldn't say I'm like... I wouldn't say I'm properly employed. Even though I technically am employed, I wouldn't say I'm employed. I'm on Just Eat, right? Because I can't work an ordinary job because of my spinal issues. So if I can work a job where I can just drive around and listen to music, I'm gonna do that. So I wouldn't say I'm employed, but I'm employed to an extent, you know what I mean? I can just decide I'm not gonna be doing any fucking deliveries. Oh, it's fine. I only, you know, broke my fucking back. To an extent. I fractured my tailbone when I was 9. So 10 years ago. What the fuck are you twats complaining about? Walk it off. I couldn't, actually. When it happened, I couldn't walk for about 10 minutes. Maybe 5. Might have exaggerated a little bit for dramatic effect. Now people need to move in. Go for a walk, it'll pass. Yeah. Yeah, it might do. I think it could. There's a chance. Okay, so now that we've done some expanding there, how many people have moved in here? It's still looking very barren. How's the zoning? Okay, alright, okay. We've had a couple people moving in. Not in these low densities, though. Okay, maybe 1 or 2. More in the high density, which is intriguing. We're seeming to have, like, sort of better Seem to have better luck with this whole situation. Okay. Will you stop fucking complaining? I will delete your house. Because that is that is high density residential. Are you an unzoned bit? Or are you just an unbuilt bit? You're unbuilt. I kind of want to expand on Dale Park. It's kind of being overshadowed by Wank and Belmont Park. Chester Heights can... You know, Chester Heights will be fine. Nobody's complaining about Chester Heights. You know what I mean? It's there. It exists. It's good. It's good. Dale Park, it seems bigger because of the water. But in reality, it's not that big. Okay. Let me, These are some irritating cliffs. Where's the border? Here. Here's the border. Come out 1080. Beautiful roads. Absolutely amazing roads. Nobody does roads like I do. No, nobody's ever seen roads like this. Truly the best roads ever made. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you, because I'm the best at making roads. Joe Biden, he could never make roads like this. It's all about expansion, this stream. No, 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 no. Let me delete you. Okay, we've gained about 5,000 people in this stream. But it's not the growth we want and or need. There's plenty of police. Yeah, this is police. Plenty of police, plenty of fire department. Let's expand you now, Belmont Park. You deserve it. You know, you've earned the expansion. I like trying to get the districting, like, really perfect. No. There is no Laurel District. There you go, Dale Park. You've got a little extra. And I'll put down a birthday plaza right there. Oh, it's making you hungry, is it? You don't live there! God knows. Right. Can people move in, please? Oh, they are. How are the transport looking in this area? Absolutely abysmal. This is a bus depot, not a bus station. Have I been putting down biofuel bus depots? I should hope not, because it's actually the most useless thing I could do. We want to drag this one through here like that, and then create a new line. And because we've got a bus depot nicely nearby, oh my god, it's going to have to go all the way around like that. I love doing buses. Buses are great. Why, hello, unbussed region. Let me fix that for you. Everybody needs buses. You have only one bus. Damn. I've got quite a few bus routes near me. Pretty good, pretty helpful, pretty nice. I like buses. Not for the design, but for the idea. Because the buses are very shitly kept. They are fucking awful. But it's a good idea. I love overdoing the buses. This transports 4,000 people a week. Which, actually, in a city of 52,000 is not many. I kind of thought the number of people taking buses would be more, but it is not. We are going to dip our toes back into this unbussed region. Where did we just leave that off? Right there. It's also always great practice to hit it up with some other bus stops that connects to other lines, so people can switch. Gotta have these great bus connections, you know? Have to really bus these people up. Here we go. Come along here. Back up this way. There we go. A nice large bus line. And whilst that happened, people got a little bit upset and decided to become abandoned. I would not say this is high-density residential. What are these? Are these high-density commercial? No, these are high-density residential. How are these also high-density residential? Just does not make sense to me. But we've got buses now, which is good. Makes people happy. Not necessarily happy. Makes life easier. We've done a bit of expanding. We've connected these up, which is good. We've been needing to connect shit together. We've connected these up, expanded some of these. What else have I done? I mean, I guess I've let the shit water disappear a little bit more. Added a couple extra things for people to do. Especially here. Try to make these people happy. People really want commerce, and I really don't want to give them commerce, because they're going to misbehave and not go to school. Which is terrible behaviour. It's sincere, extreme misbehaviour. 30 grand for one of these. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna place down a bunch more of these bastards right on top of it. Like that. There we go. Lovely. Fuck it. Well, let's expand this. No, I'm doing what a mayor does best and adds roads. That is not what mayors do best. Let's be entirely honest here. I'm whacking this road straight down here. Like that. Beautiful. You can just go straight through. Because this is one issue I very strongly believe, is that I have not expanded this entire connection to more than literally 2 roads. So this can help alleviate some traffic, especially now that all of this is connected up. This can alleviate some of the heaviness on the traffic between these two. Because if we look at traffic, very heavy on here. We've now expanded that to help alleviate some of that traffic. We don't have many traffic problems in the city. Why are you just parked? Buses. Highways. We want basic 3-lane highway. Is this with sound barriers? Sound barriers will be good. Just go straight on in. Please just go straight in through there. These sound barriers will help alleviate a lot of the traffic sound. Realistically, I should do something similar here. And I think I will. We're going to be doing sound barriers, but we're going to pause the game first. There we go. Sound barriers. There you go. Perfect. That helps quieten things down. I never considered the sound barrier stuff. Oh, come on. Traffic alleviation! Use this! You can access the exact same places. Genuine fucking morons. This expansion is being used beautifully. I do want to build in this though. So we'll split these up lovingly. Yes. Just whack these straight down, you know what I mean? The more the roads, the better. Education! Always got to do education first. There is some sincere lack of education here, even though these people are very well educated. I do want to put a university right here, because that is the perfect space for a university. Because if you look, there's no universities in the region. You are going to be just fine. I just need a little bit of money. How much do you cost? 24k. Right. I'm going to sort out your pipe. This entire area needs pipeline. There we go. Pipes. How are you gone orange now? You literally have pipes. Water availability is right at the top. Sewage is quarter way to the top, but still pretty good. As you can see with the production capacity right there. So I know you don't have electricity. You make my life very difficult. Now you have electricity. Was that a police department? Yeah. Where's the nearest police department? You know what? That's kind of good placement. We do kind of need... Oh, we absolutely need another police department up in this region. They are very low on police. I'm also going to need to chuck one, like, here. But I don't have the money for that right now, so... Firehouse. Yeah, about here should be great for that. Keep the money flowing. Keep the money flowing. I just want to place this one. I'll go into debt. For the stuff I want to build, I'm gonna have to jumpstart the economy. We have one of at least every single one of these zones right now, so... And once people start complaining en masse, that's when we bring it back down. Here we go. There we go, that'll shut them up. Made us a lot of money right there. So, let's keep on building. We want high schools in this area. medical. We're gonna need a doctor's office, and maybe. Nah, that's plenty of availability of doctors. Parks. Let's whack down a plaza first and foremost, because plazas are fun. Put down a tennis court right there, because why not? We've got a chirper balloon tour right the way down here, but we don't have any up in this area. So we're putting you right here. I think for now that's fine, and we're going to high dense up this top bit. And then lower we can do ordinary residential. Like that. And then anything left over will be turned into capitalism. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's do some zoning. That's Chester Square. I feel like this... This shouldn't still be Chester Square, this area at least. I feel like this belongs a lot to Hillside Square and Mulberry Park. So Hillside Square, we're bringing you to here. And we're going to try and do some ordinary roading here. And then Mulberry Park, you can also come up to this road right here. Like that. I have to be very meticulous with it because it's a bitch. Okay, fine. You can have the theme park thing. But just the theme park thing. And then we meet you at Dixon. Right here. Beautiful zoning and districting right now. Just having to make sure this is very well defined as an area. Why do you keep undoing? Stop it. There we go. Okay, Mulberry Park, Chester Square, Hillside Square. I've zoned all of you, so now it's time for people to get their shit together and move in. When's the next ad playing? I'll be ending the stream after the next ad, so... I've recently run an ad, did I? I did not notice. Right. I'm not waiting another 40 minutes. We've done some pretty good expansion. We've got a lot more people in the city now. We've gone up from 57,000 to 54,000. So I'll take the increase by 7,000 people. Definitely a lot more connections have been made. There's also been a lot of logistics, such as buses. This area does not have bus routes yet. As we can see, it's just completely blank here. But we've done a lot of logistical stuff. Done quite a bit of bus lines. A lot of districting. I will say that for sure. This should have helped alleviate some traffic. That's the economy. Well, it's taken some of the stress off this one. It's quite a lot of traffic on these roads anyway. Thanks to the noise barriers, I do believe that noise pollution has decreased a little bit. There's not much noise pollution in my city. As you can see, it's not very noisy at all. This is actually the quietest. This is the one zone I just don't have issues with. It's just there, existing nice and peacefully. And you know what? You just had to go and fucking prove me wrong. You just had to go and shit all over my fucking shoes. Anyway, I think I've done quite some good changes. Quite some good increases. I guess I might have to start a new city. Because I just don't know where to go with this. It's all, well, done to the best of my ability, I suppose. There's still plenty of buildable room. It's just I need to make people want to build there. So, I'm going to leave that here. Sounds like a dead person. Well, not my problem, so. There we go. That's the game saved. Pause that. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been great. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday afternoon at about 8:30 p.m. And remember, next week's stream on Saturday will be also, it'll also be quite late because I've got events on. And if I don't stream next week on Saturday, it'll be Sunday. So, yeah. But with all that said and done, thank you all so much for watching. It has been great. There will be some After Dark streams coming up, so keep your eyes peeled and head over to my After Dark at Big Boy After Dark on Twitch. You can also find my other stuff by heading over to the link tree attached to my Twitch profile. You go to my Twitch profile, click on About, then click on the picture of a tree. Once you're there, you can follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Spotify, join the Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube VODs channel, subscribe to my normal YouTube channel. You can follow me on TikTok, follow me on all of those social medias, make a Chopley account, everything like that. Just click, interact with everything in my link tree to keep up to date with everything that's going on. But with all that said and done, thank you all so much for watching. It has been great, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.